Hari Om and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is Yamuna Devi. Hari Om. Today I wanted to share with you a very special topic to inspire you to live a beautiful life, joyful life, happy life, to improve the quality of your life. This is so important. Your life cannot be overlooked. Your life is to be navigated through. It's to be enjoyed, to live your life and live in your life journey. Enjoy your life journey. This is a blessing. And the choice is ours, how we want to live. That is our will. We can choose how we want to live our life. We can decide if we want to go one direction or another direction. Is it going to be good for us or it's not going to help us? So we have these two choices. They're there. They're available to us. We need to make the right choice. Discernment. We develop discernment. And sometimes we know something is not going right in our life. There is a pattern. We know there's a pattern in our life, but we overlook it because we don't want to deal with it, because it is easier to not deal with it, but working through it is hard, and that takes effort, and that wastes my time, and that takes too much time, so we give up on it. We overlook. We don't want to see it. But guess what? That pattern continues in our life, and sometimes it weighs us down, and it weighs us down from living a healthy, joyful, long life. And the truth is, we are all searching for joy. We all want to live in peace, but what are we doing at this moment to live in joy and peace if we're continuing old habits, old patterns that only weigh us down? What choice do you want to make today that can help shift your life? You know, many people tell me, oh Yamuna, there's too much stress and I'm overwhelmed and I have so many projects, so many things going on in my life right now. You know, I can't sleep. I'm irritable with my partner, with my family. And what do? I asked this individual, have you experienced this before? Oh, this pattern has been all my life. All your life. And what are we doing to shift it? What do you think you can do to improve it? Oh, this is just my personality. I was born like this. This is me. But I have a lot of body aches and pains, but I don't want to see myself in the future in a wheelchair. I want to continue flying and doing my things and being active and in action, but no way I can't see myself in pain and lying down or like sick. So I asked, what is it? What do you see that it could be, that this pattern could be? And, you know, stressful situations, I have everything planned, my life is planned. And when one situation goes off, it triggers that stress and everything just rebounds and I can't sleep and everything just keeps and continues. It gets worse. So I asked her, what do you think this is? That if there's a shift in your schedule or there's a shift in your life, what do you think it is? Oh, I need to control everything. Okay. But this has been all my life. Like, I'm okay with it. I don't want to change anything. Okay. But you know, I said, you know that we need to work on this, right? Because this will take a toll on our health. and it will affect us in the long run. And at one point it will stop us. And it will stop us to make us realize what we need to change in our life, what pattern we need to change, what we need to fix in our life. We can't continue. Our car, our vehicle, our body will break down, because in the midst of everything that is happening and all the stress and the movement and situations, projects and everything, we are utilizing our body. We are creating that unnecessary stress to the body. We are working from a mind that is clouded, not clear, and much less a space of awareness. So in that space of cloudiness, of fog, mental fog, nothing flows in the direction we want. And it takes actually more effort, more life force, more life energy to make it happen. So unconsciously, we deplete our own energy. We deplete our own energy. Working on ourselves is a blessing. That is what we're here for. That is what we're here for. We're here to undo patterns. It could be patterns of the past, generational, different things. But once you start doing the work, you realize, oh, what else do I need to work at? Because you start developing this awareness of being in your body, understanding your body, and not misusing it, not abusing it, so that you can live longer, healthier, joyful life as the years pass, as you age. Because aging is inevitable. Aging will always be there. So what can I do today to make a shift in my perspective, in my energy, utilize my energy wisely so that I don't deplete it, so that I can live joyful and happy, content? That is the question. Or the other thing is to continue that lifestyle. And then we hurt our relationships. We hurt ourselves. Because we are the only ones that can help ourselves. We are the ones that are in a situation. We understand, we can see what's going on, what we're feeling. Sometimes this pattern has gone for too long that it becomes a habit. It becomes ingrained in you. It becomes so ingrained in you, receiving stressors and all these different things, quick life, fast life without awareness, just going with the motions, that the moment we pause is very uncomfortable. Anything that makes us slow down is very uncomfortable, even though it is good for us. Even breathing is uncomfortable. If we tell a person in this space, let us breathe 5 minutes. Oh, no. I don't have time for that. I can't. Why? Because there is a fear of looking within. There is a fear of seeing the dark spaces within. There is a fear to walk in the dark room with a light and witness in the dark spaces the things that we're holding on to. But that weight is heavy. That room is heavy and dense. Even if you walk with a little light. But if you walk with a little light, there is possibility for change. But if we move around and we don't look at those dark spaces, dark corners, or wherever things are accumulated in our home within, if we're not willing to look at it, it will just stay there. If we're willing to look at it, we can grow from it. And we're able to release it. How beautiful that is. It's not something you cannot do. It is not something that is time consuming. It is something that we need to appreciate this life as a human being, to enjoy fully. Because sometimes we're just chasing after external things and we don't know what we're chasing, but we're just going. We're just going. But we don't know where we're going. If we don't give time to look at ourselves, we can never really be happy. And you can actually help yourself. You can feel a release of the weight. You can feel that light shine when those dark spaces within start getting cleared out. And it is a very gentle process. It is nothing to fear. It is nothing to fear. And you are worth being taken care of. You are worthy. You are loved. You are lovable. You are loving. And that is why you need to take care of you. You need to prioritize you. All the projects, everything will continue, with or without you. That is why you need to continue taking care of yourself. That is why you are important and your life is a blessing. And you want to live your life fully. You want to enjoy your life while you're here in this physical plane. You don't want to live a life filled with pain, suffering, and miserable. As you start working on yourself, as you start taking care of yourself, observing yourself, breathing for yourself, not just allowing it to be an involuntary action. Make it voluntary. Make it coming from you. Breathing. The inhale and the exhale. When you are aware of that, you are aware of all the things that can try to affect you, but you don't let it affect you. So you are able to contain and preserve your divine energy, to continue your life. That is your life force. Don't throw your life force to the water, getting stressed and irritable and nervous and anxious. Let us look at the need to control. What is the need to control? Why do I want things to be perfect? This is just an example. And there is fear. Why is there fear? Because things won't be able to happen without my control, my management. Everything happens at the perfect timing, the perfect moment. Life flows. Let us remove that weight of control. Let us remove that need of control. And you will feel that there is a weight lifted. You will feel how wonderful it feels, how freeing it feels to let go of control and to trust. From that need to control, that fear, there is a lack of trust, because you don't trust that the universe has a perfect order, that the universe is working with everyone to have a perfect organization in life, perfect order. There are certain things we cannot control. Life and death is out of our hands. But what is in our hands is to take care of ourselves at this moment, to make sure that you're giving yourself time to breathe, to rest properly, to sleep properly, giving your whole being a time to rest and really rest. So I want you to reflect on this. This is very, very important. And I've been seeing this very often. There's a fear to see the dark spaces within, to navigate through them. But that is the only way out if you want to let go and release yourself from it. If you want to improve your life, if you really want to live your life with joy, with peace, and once you start decluttering your space within, your mind becomes clear. Your life becomes so beautiful. You are allowed to bloom. You are able to bloom. Because you cannot grow from a soil that has too many weeds, right? That are overpowered by weeds. Nothing will grow even if you try to plant it, because the weeds will overpower that little seed. So let us clean the weeds, clean the dirt of the mind, clean all the negative aspects of your personality. Start working on yourself. Start tending that soil. Start taking care of yourself. Start loving yourself. Start listening to your body. Start nourishing your being. And that way you start removing the weeds that don't serve you. And you start tending the soil to put in this beautiful seed of love, seed of joy, seed of happiness, seed of peace. You start planting these seeds within you. So I want you to reflect. I want you to think about this. Dedicate time for yourself. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Give yourself some time, at least 5 minutes, to just sit with yourself in the morning in silence and just feel the breath. Observe the thought, but do not control. Just observe it like clouds passing by in the sky. Eventually, whatever the thoughts you are holding on to, thought of control, thought of making something happen a certain way, certain time, it will eventually disperse. The cloud will disperse and it will happen in divine timing when it's meant to be. And then you no longer need to control, because now you are trusting. So start practicing slowly, slowly, and you will feel the shift in your life. You'll feel how wonderful it is to be alive, to exist, and you will actually exist as a human being, not as a human doing. You don't always have to do. Important thing is to be present, to be aware, to be in the moment, because that moment never returns twice. And in that moment of awareness, there's clarity, there is joy, there is happiness. You are not thinking about the future and you are not thinking about the past. So live the present moment, be happy, be content, be joyful. Thank you so much for being here with me. Send you lots of love and good wishes and prayers. Thank you. Hari Om. Many blessings. Hari Om.